I'm gonna grunt, look at you like you're all insane, and walk to the bar.
I feel this is gonna... It's gonna keep going back to the bar. We're gonna be in the middle of a dungeon fighting a dragon. I take a swing and then run back and walk to the bar. Pretty much.
Magus, you're pretty sure that he actually believes that he is king of dwarves. However, you know for a fact that he is king of no dwarves.
You are the ruler of no dwarves, sir. Oh God. Yeah. The only speech that comes to mind, and this is out of character, would be something along the lines of like, "I don't like you. None of you are my friends. You're all irrelevant. You're just other bodyguards, and until this is done, you're nothing but extra pieces of meat to get in the way."
Oh dear.
I wouldn't say that, because I'm a friendly guy.
You're like having a soliloquy in your head, and it's just like, I hate these people, I hate these people, I hate these people, I hate these people.
And what is that smell?
Kill them all.
So
No,
far,
that's the other
everyone
voice in
who
my
rolls, everyone who's rolled has the same
Realization that he
feeling.
is not the king of anything.
Realization that he is that though he very much believes that he is king of dwarves, he is in fact not.
Part of me imagines that if Ted rolled, he would actually believe himself. Even the fucking...
Even the halfling,
He's not able to form the sentences in his head. He knows what it means.
he just knows. In fact, he knows that this has probably intook so much alcohol in his life, it is permanently ingrained in his mind that he is in fact the king of dwarves.
The reason the rogue is so sure...
And he makes a mental note in some language that he doesn't understand. It might actually be common, that to make sure that he does not tell dwarven kings that he's the king of dwarves, or any other dwarf for that matter.
The reason the rogue is so sure he's not a king is because he's like, silly dwarf. Dwarves don't have kings. That's the argument going on in his head.
I'm the king!
Result as you.
Sorry?
I come to the same result. I don't care how I get it.
Alright, so does anybody else say anything? Or do you all... Does Nifty's character start playing kazoo?
So far, I'm the only person
Dude,
that's
I will.
introduced themselves.
Do any other...
King there.
Do any of the others introduce themselves? We have the drunken
I
dwarf
introduced myself.
The
To be fair, I grunted and walked away. That counts.
Fair enough. He's not even here anymore, so he doesn't hear my... Well, I suppose I yelled it across the room.
Alright. So,
I'm scaring
while you guys are
people
sitting
away.
there awkwardly, apparently not speaking except for the very drunk dwarf and the human,
We're just conversing.
you can tell that the conversation at the other table
Hey,
starts to get fairly animated.
how's it going? How's it going?
Sonyi looks somewhat upset. And as you get closer, Magus, you can hear, you hear him say, 500 gold pieces to travel to this island? You are insane. And you hear the half-orc reply, the woman is the one who speaks. Presumably she is Maja. She says, the last time that I took my crew to that damn island of yours, I lost a man. If I'm going to take my crew there again, I'm going to make it worth their while, otherwise I will be sailing the ship myself. And the other half-orc is just kind of sitting there silently, glowering over a fairly large flagon of ale.
He doesn't like him. But I didn't see the bartender come
content to
over.
just let the other two duke them out. You sorry?
I didn't see the other bartender come over. How come he magically gets ale? I want to magically get
Best
ale.
bartender in the world. We've covered this. Moving on.
Yes.
I can't help but
bartender
think
was actually
a
this
wizard.
is going to take forever just to get out of the bar.
Yeah, it is.
That's already been-
It's fairly evident, obviously, that they're arguing over payment, and those who can overhear this, which are actually the magus and the cleric, you overhear this
And
as
me.
well, and you
Well,
hear this too, Sept.
I'm sure
Uh,
we would have overheard him shout 500 gold. So that would have got everybody.
Don't be pedantic, Ted.
Basically, they're arguing over gold, and you have a good feeling that if he wasn't expecting to pay 500 gold to have you all shipped to an island, the money that he had set aside to pay you as protection is probably in jeopardy to be paying for this ship. And you have a good feeling that if he does pay 500, your cuts of whatever gold he had set aside for this expedition will definitely be cut in. Ted, get out of the closet.
Shh.
Ted, I know how much you like barrels, but that was a door. Right here, you see, there's a door here. So you're like back out here somewhere. In fact, you're all the way over here. No, you're not even there. You're like over here in the corner next to the
Oh God, nip day,
Um,
nip day. What the
ooh.
hell was that?
Sorry. Sorry. I thought that can't go if it drops, but yeah. Anyways, continue.
Where'd I go? Why
So
am I up
you
here?
have a good
Alright, I'll
feeling
sit on
that
these
this is-
barrels. Right,
Shut the
there you go.
fuck up, Ted.
Go, continue. Don't mind me.
the bartender attempts to remove you from behind bar,
Just throws me
and
back to my
as GM, I
position.
say that they succeed, and you end up on the other side of the bar. So
With a damage. You
basically,
take damage.
Sanyi is going to attempt to convince them to lower the, quite frankly, outrageous price to have you all shipped to the island. And he is going to he's going to fail miserably.
Oh.
He says something, you aren't quite sure what, he muttered it under his breath, but she looks kind of pissed now, and she replies fairly loudly. In fact, a couple of the people from this table look over at her, expecting there to be a fist swung. Do you not understand that I have a crew that I need to keep safe? If you don't want to pay the gold, then I am not taking you onto my ship. Is that clear?
Alright, can I draw my bow?
That's unnecessary.
I would not
Okay.
suggest it.
I pull my hood up and try to look inconspicuous.
You sorry?
I pull my hood up and try to look inconspicuous.
Alright,
Where is he? Oh.
I stay at the table.
you stay at the table. Alright, well, let's see, you have a, tip day, so basically, this isn't really going very well for him, and not much is fairly obvious. You have a feeling that if this isn't settled, either this job is not going to happen, or your cuts are your payment is going to be cut to a substantially smaller amount of gold.
Get off the table, nip day.
I'd like to approach and try to cut another conversation.
Who's our most
The
charismatic person?
Hi.
Oh,
me your magus.
okay,
Oh.
Maja looks over to you. As you, when you get closer, you can see that her orcish blood is fairly predominant, more so than her human half. She is far from the prettiest woman you have ever seen, but that makes her look even more ferocious as she gives you an angry glower and says, "What the hell do you want?"
Well, it seems you're having a slight issue in this situation, and well, he's just looking for a charter, and that price is pretty unreasonable to pretty much anyone you'll encounter. So, while it is true that your people do need to be compensated, of course, if there isn't any job, there's also no payment for nip day. Wow. Well, anyway, if there's no job, there's of course no income at all. So you think you could try something a little more reasonable, and there'll also be much more protection this time.
As you can see.
Well, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
She gives you this really incredulous look, and then she says,
Oh, I so
I
got
lost
this one.
a good man to that island. I am not taking 1 gold piece less than I am asking for to take this human on his damn history project to this island.
Oh.
Does anyone else want to attempt to get higher than a 6?
Just a minute, I gotta find it. What do I? Oh, it's only a +1.
Okay.
There's no point.
I'll
in
No,
Yeah.
saying
it's my
I
turn.
minus
It's
3.
my turn. Let me. I got this.
God.
Just a minute. So, I could see that things are going sour as well, all the way from across the room in my completely drunken state. That means things are going terrible. So I approach. What do? I try to intimidate. Ah! That's how I intimidate.
Alright.
So you've been breathing on them.
So roll me
I shout
roll
at
me an
people.
intimidate check.
That'd be a D20.
That would be a d20 plus your intimidate modifier.
Which is only
Which is
+1.
charisma based.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Big
charisma
money,
I don't
big
based.
even
money.
remember
So-
mine.
Big money. Oh, come on! Seriously!
She laughs. She laughs at you. In fact, your drunken attempt to intimidate her actually seems to have helped enlighten her mood. That's how horribly you fail.
Yay!
And so she looks at you.
That's not the first time that's happened to you in a bar, is it?
It's how I get all
baby,
the
how you-
bitches.
So
Bitches love
she kind
shouting.
of
I got that bitches shout.
she kind of studies you. Pretty obvious that you're inebriated.
Hey.
And so she says, she leans a little back in her chair, thinking for a minute, and then says, "Tell you what,
Huh?
we'll have a drinking contest.
Oh, she's screwed.
If I win, price is 500 gold pieces, not a single one less.
Damn.
You either pay it, or you get out of my face. If I win, if you win, rather,
Yeah.
if I win, because I'm not going to lose. But if in some fluke you win, dwarf, then I will charge only 150 gold pieces."
Oh, you are screwed, bitch. Get in my.
What's your constitution, Dorf?
I don't need constitution.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
I got a +2 to it. Ooh, what dinged? Oh, that dinged.
Yeah, so do half-orcs. Well, so do orcs. I don't know about half-orcs. I don't play dumb races.
Half
Oi.
us don't.
Mine.
She feels your out of character hatred of her in character self, and she glowers at the screen.
Hey, that's metagaming.
It's not metagaming if the DM does it.
Okay.
Yes, it still is.
Totally is.
Just letting you know.
This is when the halfling shouts, "Drunk off!" and runs to the wrong table.
Okay, I have 50 feet of rope. Someone hold down the halfling.
I can add my
done
50
shit.
feet.
This is for all of our safeties and the security of our job.
We're
Any
gonna have to
disagreements?
tie
No.
him up so he doesn't
I
run
don't even
away.
know how much this job is going to net me. I'm not putting up for anyone.
Yeah, this is a question I still want to ask of how much am I making here?
Well, it depends on if the drunkard can win a drinking contest.
How doesn't a drunkard win a drinking contest? What did I have?
Well, the fact that
+2?
you're drunk already.
It's a bit of a
Certainly hurts.
Yeah, but I'm a dwarf and I follow the deity of alcohol and being drunk.
Doesn't mean you're good at it.
I don't
You
care. It's
also
what
are
I do.
drunk and think that you're the king of dwarves.
So basically, you agree?
Yeah, I
In
agree.
character, you said
I
you
just-
agree?
Do I?
What was that roll for?
I don't know. I'm just rolling now. I like
Don't
watching the
do that.
die.
They see me
So-
rolling.
They hate it.
So
Go
she
away, die. There we go.
she smirks. Like it's obvious that she thinks that she has this in the bag.
Oh yeah.
The male half-orc just kind of rubs his forehead like, here we go again,
Oh,
and
God.
takes a drink from his ale.
Good time this month.
And Maja yells to the bar, "Yo, Evlar! Bring us some drinks over here!"
Is it
and
gonna
so
take
you
him
go,
more than 6 seconds?
A little bit more than 6 seconds, actually, because he has to walk over there as well. But
Ah.
being the world's greatest bartender for nearly
He
6 years in a
dimension
row,
doors to get to there, so he doesn't have to walk from place to place. And he just brings a cask of ale.
Yep, you just turn that off.
he comes over here, and he brings you both your first drink.
Dunk.
He sets them down in front of both of you, and he looks torn between glad that he's going to be making a lot of money off of this, and disturbed that the dwarf is going to get even more drunk.
Oh God. Bar fight will all
So
escape without
Maja,
having
not
to pay.
wasting any time at all, she grabs the drink from the table, rolls her fortitude save.
And I will play
downs
my
the
Gasu on
alcohol.
background.
She downs the alcohol in
Nip it.
one go, slams the flagon down, and belches loudly,
Oh.
and then smirks at you
Oh,
as
it
if top
is
that.
on. It is fucking on,
Less
bitch.
talking, more drinking, Dwarf.
I drink. I sip and sip and sip. I mean, you gotta
You drink
pace,
like a
You never-
pansy.
you gotta pace
Drink like a
yourself.
dwarf, man.
Who brought a gnome female in here to drink like a dwarf? That just...
Hey, quiet you.
So go ahead and roll me a fortitude save. That's gonna be for you. I believe it is a +4.
Oh, fucking right.
So roll me a d20 +4.
4 roll. Oh, this is gonna be a shit roll.
Strictly
I can't
speaking,
see
he
it.
should also get his
One.
+2 racial bonus from racial bonus against
Oh.
poison. I think.
Take
Funny.
that, bitch.
Oh, that's true actually. So you would have a +6.
Oh,
So 22.
Again, +6. All right, you down this like you've been you down this like
you'd
it's
almost
water.
think I've done this before.
You've been
Fun.
drinking
This
since
drunk
this
has
evening.
been
7 a.m.
drunk- This
The
drunk has
Tuesday.
been drunk before.
The
This drunk has
flagon
been
doesn't
dwarfed
even
before.
leave the table and it's already empty.
It's 'cause you just dipped your beard in it and absorbed.
Yeah, to be fair, if he was the best bartender ever, he would have brought more than one for each. I'm just saying.
Well,
Just saying.
now
How
that
much
he's
he thinks of
coming,
the dwarves.
he ran back to the bar, and now that he's back, he has 2 for each of them.
Oh,
Um,
oh.
I still picture him dimension dooring.
so, annoyed that the dwarf is taking so long, she takes both of the drinks actually, and in succession, downs both of them.
Ah. Up. There we go. So.
And then slams him back down onto the table and says, "You drink like an old woman."
How dare you, woman? Why
Obviously
would you
hasn't met my grandmother.
insult women? Wait, women of which race? They'd better be women of humans. They drink like pansies, dear lady. And okay, I'll roll.
A child of any race.
Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop-bum. Bitch.
Ha!
Bitch. And then the next 2 flagons are gone. I pour them into one, which somehow magically holds the quantity of 2, and drink. That's how good I am.
Roll me a second fortitude save, would you?
I feel the more times I'm gonna roll, oh wow. I think I really got.
25, getting better.
Alright, well,
To be fair, my first
Jeez.
roll was a 22. It should have been a 22 as well.